little bit more with Republican Congressman Rob Woodall from the state of Georgia. He's in the House Budget and the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committees. Welcome, Congressman. It's good to see you. Before I ask you about what you guys might be able to get done in Congress, what about the ratification of USMCA from the point of view of Mexico? These tariff threats hurt that, you think, the timing?
No, you see the foreign minister here today. This is a negotiation. It has been. Our president is a negotiating president, and we're going to end up with a better border security posture and a great trade deal at the end of this conversation. President has already signed off on trade in November. We need to ratify that in Congress, but we do still have border security concerns that we need to partner with Mexico to succeed in.
That last part may be the tougher the heavier lift here, you guys ratifying it rather than Canada or Mexico agreeing on it. Is that going to happen?
Well, you'll remember this was a lame duck issue in the Clinton administration when NAFTA was passed the first time around. It's absolutely hard to get something done on Capitol Hill these days because folks would rather throw sand in the sandbox than get together on serious policy. But trade advantages everyone, and trade wars advantage no one. And so I'm very hopeful that we're going to be able to move this forward. I won't be surprised to see the Senate provide some real strong leadership here, and we're going to try to get some leadership out of the House as well.
All right, so you think he'll get there. The other issue is disaster relief, right? I mean, you talk about trying to get things done. It's been blocked, I think it was 4 times, blocked again by a Republican member of the Congress last week. Now, there's a vote tonight, right? A roll call vote, needs 2/3 to pass. This is an important issue in Georgia, I know. I mean, I know the farmers are concerned about trade, but they're also concerned about this. I actually drove through southern Georgia on the way to Florida during Hurricane Michael and saw some of that damage firsthand. It was tough stuff. So is this going to get done tonight, or what do you think?
It is going to get done, and it's not going to be a success when it gets done. It should have gotten done last year. We did it in the House. They couldn't get it done in the Senate. We did it again in the House. They couldn't get it done in the Senate. These farmers have already been hurt. If you're not already in the dirt today, you're not going into the dirt in calendar year 2019. So this is going to be very little, very late, but we needed to come together and get it done, and yes, today's going to be the day we finally fulfill that promise.
Yeah, because it's taken too long, as you said, right? I mean, we had a report from Mexico City or Mexico Beach, I should say, in Florida last week, and it was still, those people are in a tough spot.
Right. And you'll remember, we would have gotten it done in December, but border security got in the way of that agreement as well. There's so many important issues, and if we can't find a pathway to working together on them, we're going to work together on none of them. So let's let the cooperation and bipartisanship tonight.
That seems to be the fear, as a final point, that because of all the talk of impeachment and other things, like there's so much friction between the two sides now that you guys won't get anything big done. I mean, that seems to be a legit fear. Infrastructure and other things, that it's pretty much done for this Congress. Is that overdoing it?
It is a real fear, but I sit on the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. We are going to get this done. We do have serious bipartisan members here. It's going to require some bipartisan leadership at the top, though, and I don't know if Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer are going to be able to deliver that.
So your point is, you guys, you'll do your part, but you're not confident that the rest of it comes together. Is that
the rank and file members do not care about politics. They care about productivity, Conlon. I just couldn't be more proud to work with the rank and file members that I get to work with.
All right, Congressman Woodall, it's good to see you, and thanks for coming on. We'll watch that vote on disaster relief tonight. Thanks for joining us.